Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is RJ. So today we're dropping into mining blocks. There's been quite a few updates this month that you might have missed, so we're going to go and check them out. So keep watching. Okay, and welcome to another video. And remember, if this is your first time visiting my channel and you want to learn more about how to earn cryptocurrency for free, about cloud mining sites, crypto investments, and lots of other crypto related stuff, hit that subscribe button and don't forget to tag that notification bell so you're alerted to all my latest content as it comes online. Okay, so as you can see, we're here at Mining Blocks website. And like I say, this month we've had quite a lot of change and quite a lot of updates. So that's what we're going to look at today. So 3 weeks ago was the last time we did a video, and a few things have changed in our account, which we're just going to quickly look at before we get into the update. So 3 weeks ago, we were at the very beginning of level 47. You can see we're basically halfway through that now. I've not been spending a whole lot of time in here, to be quite honest. I've just been coming in here, doing the odd bit here and there. I've not really spent any time doing the offer walls, which is why I've not had a huge amount of progress on level 47. But anyway, we are getting through it. Our H power 3 weeks ago, so that is this power down here, 3 weeks ago we were at 246.7. Now since then we have had the Halloween event, and in that Halloween event I did pick up one of the miners. I didn't quite get the really big one. I basically, with a day to go, I had something like 4,600 tokens, which meant I needed like 1,400 more tokens to get the big one. I didn't think I was going to make it. So basically what I did is I opted for the next one, which I believe was the Bat Miner. So if we scroll down here, being a bit slow today, we have the Bat Miner there, which we've got 6.1 gigahash through, takes 2 spaces, 26 watts. I also picked up a purple miner, a big purple miner yesterday, which gave me a 4.5 gigahash requiring 8 spaces. Oh, I didn't realize they took up that amount of spaces, and 55 watts. So basically you got just over 10 gigahash there. So like I say, we were at 146, we're now at we were at 246, we're now at 261. Also as well, the other things I've done in the last 3 weeks is, if we scroll up here, this Christmas miner that is at level 9, 3 weeks ago it was at level 8, so we've bumped that up another level. So that has given us a few more, I think a couple more gigahashes that gave us. So obviously, all in all, that is basically where our extra power has come from. And yeah, and that's pretty much it in the way of the changes to our actual account. Now obviously up here we're getting some big reminders for those of you that are basically new to the site, or have not basically updated your 2-factor security to your account. You need to get it done. Basically any site like this, especially when you start to build up your account and you start earning yourself some good coins, always best to have 2-factor authentication activated, because usually if a site does get hacked, as sites get hacked quite a lot, whether their security is good or not, all you need is someone to get through the security, and basically they can access everything. Normally though, if sites are hacked, the only accounts that ever lose out are accounts that have not enabled their 2-factor security. And the simple reason, if hackers get into a site, they want to be in and out as fast as possible, but they want to grab as much as they can. They don't want to be wasting time trying to get through things like 2-factor security. So basically, it is always a best option to have that enabled because it's going to save you in the long run. Okay, so we also have that the faucet is now giving parts again, as well as the tokens. And you've also got the mining block token event going on for basically you're getting it 2 times. So for basically completing any of your short links or your offer walls, you're going to get twice the amount of mining tokens. If we drop into the faucet, we can just see how that is now working. So we go, I'm a human. Hang on a sec. Oh, okay, sorry. I'm just going mad. It's all right. The last ones that did this, all the other pictures had snow on them, and I just automatically went to go and select the ones without snow. But obviously, we've got some here that are in the desert that are going to be warmer than the regular ones. So here we go. So we're going to, let's see what we're going to get. So you're going to get that amount of blocks. We're getting a big container, and we're getting 5 mining tokens. So that is a little bit of a change to the faucet. But what are the other changes that have come this month so far? Some even came in yesterday. So if you haven't, if you don't know what's going on, just stay with us. We're going to go through everything that's happened this month in the way of updates. Okay, so we're just going to drop over to Discord. So basically on the 2nd of November, we had a mining adjustment, a reward adjustment. The nice thing is everything seemed to go up except Sol. Unfortunately, Sol didn't go up, but pretty much everything else seems to have gone up. Yeah, everything else seems to have gone up, so that is nice. But yeah, for some weird reason, or I'm sure there is a valid reason, probably to do with the price or something like that, Sol is gone down. So there was a maintenance on the 4th of the 11th. So 4th to 11th, buying packages. So basically, if you want to get in and invest in the site, you can buy block packages only through Faucet Pay and only using Matic, but that will be enabled until November the 12th. After November the 12th, you will not be able to invest into the site again until they have another one of these openings up, because they do them quite regular. They'll just go, okay, for a short period of time we're going to allow people to invest, and then we're going to shut it down. And they've done that about 3 or 4 times. So you know, obviously, if you don't get in on this run, if you do want to invest, there is going to be a possibility in the future, because they probably will open it up again. But obviously, as I always say, if you are going to invest in any of these programs, try to do it using coins you've earned from free faucets, or you know, you happen to have in your account somewhere else or something like that. But if you can help it, don't invest money from your bank. The reason for that is basically with all of these sites, anything can change at any time. Nothing is 100% guaranteed. And if something does go wrong and all you've done is invest coins that you've earned from other programs, then the only thing you really lost in that situation is the time it took you to earn those coins. But you've not lost money from your bank or, you know, something that you might need. But my advice, if you do want to invest money from your bank, only use money you can afford to lose. So only use spare cash. Don't use money that you'd spend, that you need for groceries, for your rent, for car payments, anything like that, because none of these programs are going to make you a millionaire overnight. So just bear that in mind and just use common sense. Okay, so 6th of the 11th, Tron Miner was added to the store. That has actually now been removed along with the Matic Miner. So the Matic Miner and the Tron Miner both were in the store. They've now been put somewhere else, but that will happen. We will go into that in a bit. So miner upgrade pack. So basically, if you're looking to upgrade your miners, this is now going to be the formula that you want to use. So basically, miners tier 1 and tier 2, this is basically how it's going to break down. So from level 0 to level 3 will require tier 1 parts, and from level 4 to level 2 will require tier 2 parts. So level 4 to level 10 will require tier 2 parts. Miners tier 3, you can see here, that is basically how that's going to break down. From 0 to 2 will require level 1, 3 to 5 will require materials from tier 2, and 6 to 10 will require materials from tier 3. Tier 4 miners are going to require 0 to 1 tier 1 materials, 2 to 3 materials from tier 2, 4 to 5 require materials from tier 3, and 7 to 10 require materials from tier 4. Tier 5 miners, 0 to 2 will require 1 and 2 materials, so materials from tier 1 and tier 2. Levels 3 to 4 will require materials from tier 3 only. 5 to 6 will require materials from tier 4 only, and levels 7 to 10 will require materials from tier 5 only. Then you get into the tier 6 miners. Level 0 to tier 2 will require materials from tier 1 and 2. Levels 3 and 4 will require materials from tier 3 and 4. Getting all tongue-tied. Levels 5 to 6 will require materials from tier 5 only, and then levels 7 to 10 will require materials from tier 6 only. Intention is not to make the low tier materials obsolete in the future. Okay, so 7th to the 11th, so we're getting close to, today is now the 9th, so we're coming up to getting close to where we're at. So basically, they're saying that they've noticed a lot of people that are multi-accounting their referral link. So they're not just multi-accounting, they're basically using their referral link to create accounts to then get referral earnings using the starter miner. So basically all they're doing is basically opening an account, activating their starter miner, and then that's it. That is all they're doing, and probably going in just obviously making sure their energy is running, and then basically that's all they're doing. But I did put a post on the chat about this, and Mining Blocks, basically the developer, did explain it a bit more to me. So basically all they're doing is that, so instead of you, if you're a promoter, instead of you getting referral earnings pretty much straight off the bat, anybody with an account has got to have at least 1 gigahash of mining power to generate referral earnings. Now, like I say, I spoke to the developer because I was a little concerned. I felt that people that were promoting the program, that obviously are trying to expand the program for the benefit of the developer, I felt they were being penalized. But like the developer said, 1 gigahash is not a whole lot to ask or for an account to achieve, which I totally agree. And I put forward, well, can you not just get rid of, either the guilty accounts, or just get rid of the accounts, the extra accounts? Personally, I think if someone is doing this, it shouldn't be a case of just the extra accounts are removed. They should just be completely banned. But he said the problem is they just keep making new accounts, which I can understand. But the thing is, he's saying they're not just making 1 or 2 accounts, they're making 20 to 30 accounts, which obviously is a massive pain in the butt for the developer, I'm sure, to basically sift through everything, get rid of all these accounts, and only for them to be remade. Now, the other thing he did say is, because the other suggestion, I said, well, can you not just flag the IP address, basically just so the IP address could not be used anymore? He said what they're actually looking to do, or are doing, is to only now allow 1 account to be made on 1 IP address, which I think is a good move. I think, with what we're reading here, and then with that addition to say that only that any IP address can only make 1 account, then I think that does make it a lot better. And, probably, I'm hoping, a bit more of an inconvenience for any of those people that are abusing the system. Okay, so update. So this is to do with the bronze, silver, gold, and legend miners. So basically, it is now possible to recycle the bronze, silver, gold, and legend miner, and this is basically what you're going to get. So for a bronze miner, you're going to get 300 mining tokens. For a silver, you're going to get 500. For gold, you're going to get 700. And for a legend miner, you're going to get 1,000 mining tokens in your account. So obviously, those mining tokens are now being used for other things. So obviously, if your account is at a point where you've got tons of these miners lying around, you can trade them in and get some extra mining tokens. So this is maintenance. So this was yesterday. So tomorrow, but this for us was yesterday, 8th of November. Server platform will be down for 15 minutes. Now this is some of the big changes. So the roulette section has been removed, which we will go and check that out. So roulette page has been redesigned. Now now will be possible to create season boxes or rotate old miners in a single box. So like I say, we're going to have a look at that in a bit, and you can see what they're on about. Materials roulette has been removed. So this is a bit of a downfall, and this is obviously why now we're seeing materials coming back into the faucet, because they've now been removed from the roulette page. You can now also earn materials from PTC ads, faucets, short links, and offer walls. For those obviously of you that have pools, like we have pools, pool experience token roulette has been removed. To level up a pool now will require mining tokens. So that's what I'm saying. If you're a pool owner and you have a load of those bronze, silver, gold, and legend miners, if you were to upgrade your pool, now you will have to use mining tokens, and obviously trading those miners in is going to be a quick way of doing it. Now if we drop into the page which used to be the roulette, it is now boxes. If we go in here, so obviously we used to have the different tool roulette or lottery kind of thing. So basically you would have 0 to tier 1 or to tier 2 tools there. You had what was it, like tier 2 to tier 3, and then so on and so on. Now what you'll see is you've got a legendary miner box. So if you click on here, this is basically what you're going to get. Obviously, from my understanding, basically all of these it's no longer, well, it is a bit of a lottery in a sense, but basically if you spend 1,500, you're guaranteed to get one of these prizes. So you might get a legendary miner, you might get a gold, silver, or bronze. So obviously you could spend 1,500 and get a bronze, but you could spend 1,500 and you could get a legend miner. So it's a bit like the loot boxes. You're spending one price, you're paying one price, but it's a lottery as to what exactly you're getting. And then you've got the special miner box. So this is basically what used to be the investor box, I believe. This is what used to be the investor box. And then you've got the random box. And this is where your Matic Miner and Tron Miner are. Both of these were in the store for purchase. As we saw in the update, that they said the Tron Miner had been moved here, or basically been moved. And the Matic Miner was the same as well. That got moved in here as well. And obviously, again, for those of you that do promote, the referral prizes now, instead of costing 10 referral tokens, it's only going to cost you 5, which I think is very nice. I think that's it's a nice sort of, I don't know what to call it, but Yeah, basically you're being you're being rewarded a little bit more for your efforts. For those of you out there that do promote the program, you are being rewarded a little bit more for your efforts. The only thing I would say with this page is, instead of saying buy, I think it should say spend, because obviously I could be the only moron here that did this. But when it said buy, I actually thought it meant you could actually buy extra tokens. So I clicked on it and then it used some of my tokens. Obviously, I understand that, the thinking behind it. But yeah, like I say, for me, if I did it, I would put spend and not buy. But like I say, I'm probably the only the only idiot that actually thought, oh, there's a button. If I want to buy an extra 5, I can do. But no, what that is you're actually spending 5 to get the rewards. That's what it is. But like I say, I don't know. Nobody else has probably got confused over this. But like I say, if it was me, I probably would put the word spend in there, just to make it, for me, to make it a little clearer, I think. Okay, so faucets. So basically, from the faucet, you will get the usual rewards plus a container. I thought you will get, because I kept getting containers. I actually thought that you got the other materials as well. Admittedly, I've only noticed that I was getting containers when I do it. But for some weird reason, I just thought, oh, you're just getting the other materials. You would get the other materials as well. So basically, but you're only getting containers. So you got poor container, small container. I think I've won about 3 of those small containers. I got a big container just now. But yeah, because obviously these things are quite vital when it comes to crafting other miners. So, obviously, if you're not crafting miners and you're getting a lot of these, you can sell them on the marketplace and earn yourself some coins to go towards something else you want to spend it on. PTC, from PTC, you will get the usual rewards plus power supply or graphics cards. Okay, so they're sort of breaking it up as to where you're getting, what you're getting. So drop rates for the PTC ads. This is going to be the different tiers when it comes to the materials. And then your offer walls and short links are going to give you fan or chip. Yeah, so that's basically the idea is, as always, keep members on the site longer and obviously utilize the areas of the site which are earning the site the most residual income, the most income, because obviously at the end of the day, like I've said, with all of these sites, if they're not getting revenue from short links and revenue from ads and stuff like that, for them to then develop the site becomes very difficult. So never ever, in my opinion, you should never ever begrudge any of these sites for trying to, earn residual income from ads and stuff like that. Yes, some sites do go a bit overboard, and basically your whole page is flooded with ads, and you're getting pop-ups, pop-unders, everything. When it comes to that, I totally agree. A complaint is warranted, but mining blocks don't do that. Mining blocks, they have ads, yes, and if any of those ads ever lead to things like adult sites, or any of the short links ever go to adult sites or anything like that, you'll see people will mention it in the chat, like I did this and it took me to a cam site, which I did recently I can't remember which, in the offer wall. I kept getting taken to a cam site every time I clicked on a certain link, and I did put that into the chat, and I believe that got changed. And mining blocks are very, very good at rectifying these issues. They are very fast at rectifying these issues, which I always commend them for, because most sites are not. Most sites will get numerous posts in their chat saying this, this banner is adult, these links are taking me to adult sites, stuff like that, and they just get left. But mining blocks are very, very quick to rectify these problems, and like I say, I fully commend them for that. They are very good at that. Okay, so bug fixes. The pools displayed in the pools now show the correct crypto. So I don't know if you've ever noticed that. Basically, if you go in here, we click pools. Yeah, you see, he says block here, but all of them were saying block. You see, this now says Doge. This now says TRX. This says ADA. And basically, I actually noticed it the other day, but because again, this is my mind. You know, whenever you're mining any coin, you're always mining a block of it. So the fact that it said block next to every single coin didn't even really register with me to be something that was incorrect. It was just like, well, yeah, because no matter what, because of the way blockchains work, no matter whatever coin you're mining, you're always mining in blocks of that coin. But yes, obviously, you know, that's just me. I think my brain just seems to work completely different to everybody else's. Okay, so yesterday we had lots of maintenance. So we've already seen this. The basically pool experience pool experience tokens are now being converted into. So basically, if you owned any pool experience tokens or you were selling any experience tokens on the marketplace, they all got changed into mining tokens and probably put back in your account. The only issue I'm having is, like it said earlier, that you now need pool tokens to upgrade. If we go into my pool here and then I click on upgrade, this is the issue I'm having. So obviously it's still showing pool experience tokens, so this doesn't look like it's been altered yet to conform to the new update. But obviously when it does, I will then start pushing forward our mining pool again. You know, at the end of the day, guys, you know, the only way we're going to stay at the top and keep earning good rewards is if you guys remain loyal to our pool, which I have to say probably 95% of you guys do, and I am so humbled. I am so thankful, and it's absolutely brilliant, and we are managing to keep ourselves at the top, and obviously to help push that even further. As you can see, we're at level 14. We're getting a 35% boost on our power, and I will continue to push that forward to try and keep us, or in fact you guys, because I'm not even in the pool. I removed myself from the pool a long time ago with the idea of, so only you, my pool members, earn. So basically I'm not taking anything away from you, so you guys earn. And then what I do is I've basically sat myself in a block pool, and what that does, that allows me to continue to give you those daily gifts, because I always gift in block, and that is what I do. So basically I'm earning block in a block pool, so I can continue to give you those daily gifts. And then also, because I'm not in our pool, you guys are earning 100% of what that pool is bringing in. So nothing comes to me in the sense of earnings. Yes, I get the a pool reward, but I'm not actually in the pool, so I'm not physically earning anything myself in the way of rewards, and that means I'm not taking anything away from you. I think I've just done the longest explanation of that, so very sorry, but I'm just trying to get that to you, because I want you guys to be earning as much as you can. Simply put, I want you guys to be earning as much as you can. Okay, so here we go. The exchange is completed in the marketplace. Okay, so right, so basically this is an update. So legendary miner box price increased to, well, it was 3,000, then it went to 6,000, then now it's at 1,500. So I did see someone complaining about this, but if it was at 3, then went to 6, and then it's now at 1,500, surely, I mean, that's a pretty good deal, surely. I mean, I've never really opened that box, and I can't remember what it was originally, so I don't know. Like I say, for those of you that promote the site, that for this being only requiring now only 5 referral tokens to get rewards from that box, I think is brilliant. And thank you very much to Mining Blocks. Special miner price decreased to 5 investor tokens. So random box added in order to help the collectionists get all cards. And then store update, this is what I talked about. Tron and Matic miners has been removed from the store and moved into the random box, which is what I showed you. So obviously, like I say, there has been a lot of changes. Shouldn't say big change, but there has been a lot of changes which affect various different aspects of the site. There will be many of you that won't be happy with it. I'm sure that, because at the end of the day, we all get set in our ways. We all get used to how the site works. And then you sort of adapt what you do on the site to achieve what you're trying to achieve. Now it's all got changed. You've got to then go through that process again. But give it a week or so. I'm sure it'll all settle down. You'll find out where you need to be, what you need to be doing to make the most of these updates, and then your accounts will then start pushing forward again, because at the end of the day, that is what we're here for: build our accounts and earn coins. Okay, so I am going to leave that there. I hope you found that helpful and informative, and if you can, smash that like button, please. It really does support my channel, which then helps me make more content to help you. So take care, have a great rest of your week, and I'll speak to you soon. Thanks a lot. Bye.